It is to conserve Western Ghat, to make awareness among the people. 3 rupees per month for green cells is not a big matter. Okay, so there is not much awareness about forest, environment and ecology. Just to bring an awareness among the people, I have proposed this. But this I'll have to discuss with the Urban Development and the Honorable Chief Minister.
Is there going to be
Where?
There's a new cess on water.
No such proposal. Nothing has been discussed. It is all bogus news. The BJP is trying to create. Anything is there, I am there. I am the spokesman of
Yes,
it.
sir.
Now, this green cess proposal has triggered a war of words between the Congress, the ruling dispensation in the state of Karnataka, and the opposition BJP. The Congress has slammed the BJP of unnecessary politicizing of the issue.
I really don't know. I have not really read through the bill. So whenever government is taking some bill is coming, so obviously there's a thought has gone into. So BJP has to make some sort of allegations. I appreciate that because they are in opposition, they have to do. But since I have not gone through the bill, but on prima facie it looks good because that's how the government has to go through, right? So what about GST is all about? So on a curd also there is a GST, on the milk also there is a GST, on a camphor also there is GST, on Uttapati also there is GST, on a coconut also there is GST. They don't want to speak about that. So how does the revenue come? The revenue has to come this way. Then this means is not burdening the common man. I don't think that this really bill is going to burden the common man. So I have to look into the bill. But on prima facie, I feel the bill looks good.
Tax will be there on water also. It is not first time that there is water is taxed. Or irrigation water is also taxed, no? See, water is taxed. And I don't know how you all discuss this issue. We pay 20 rupees and buy a bottle. Buy a bottle of water, you know. Is it not taxed? That's why it is an unnecessary issue.
Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is in opposition in Karnataka, has attacked the Congress government, saying that Rahul Gandhi's Khata-Khat model has only looted the people of the state and other states as well, where the Congress party is in power.
Yet another shining example of the Khata-Khat model of Karnataka by Rahul Gandhi and Siddaramaiah. After the loot of Valmiki scam, after the loot of Muda scam, loot of liquor scam, now looting the people because the guarantees can't be fulfilled. Those are all jhoot, and then Janta ki loot. Impose jizya type of tax on the Janta. So petrol, diesel, milk, water, stamp duty, everything is made expensive, and now a cess is going to be put on the water in the name of conservation. Proposal of this has already been moved by the Karnataka government and the ministers. This is the model that Rahul Gandhi promises.
Proposal by Ishwar Khandre to levy green cess for people living in the Western Ghats again is an anti-people move by the Congress government. They want to increase the prices of goods. They have already done so by increasing the taxes on petrol and diesel. Now they want to increase the tariffs for the common man. This is only being done because the government treasury is empty, because they have no pro-people measures, they have no money left in the treasury, and all the money gets diverted due to scams of the sitting ministers.
Well, let me go across to Deepak now for more on this. Deepak, one can debate as to whether or not a green cess is desirable, but what explains the discordant views within the Congress cabinet itself in Karnataka, where you have Ishwar Khandre admitting to the fact that there is a proposal to this effect, while Mr. D.K. Shivkumar completely denies it?
Well, in the last few days, as you notice, Siddharth, the Congress has been on the defensive. Multiple issues where the BJP has been cornering them. They've either been backtracking or they've been, of course, on the back foot defending that move. Now, in this particular case, it looks like either Mr. D.K. Shivkumar is not in the loop about, this idea or this proposal that is going to be sent by the Forest Minister. Now, he will, of course, eventually be in the pipeline and in the know-how because it will probably go through him him as well, considering the fact that he's the Minister for Water Resources. What the Forest Minister here is proposing is that he's going to really tell the government to consider putting a green cess. This would mean that anybody who's living in a city or a town where water is supplied through a river which emanates from the Western Ghats will have to cough up this 2 or 3 rupees. And this entire amount that has been collected, the Forest Minister says, will be used for the protection and conservation of the Western Ghats, which is ecologically sensitive and is very important. Now the BJP is questioning why they are actually burdening the citizens. And the question, of course, has some validity, because at the end of the day, we've seen multiple cesses like this that have come to the fore. The question that arises here is, could the government have really put the money themselves for conservation of the Western Ghats, and do the people have to pay for this? That's something that comes up. But of course, it's a proposal at this point in time being put forth by the Forest Department. We'll really have to see if the government actually decides to go through it at the end of the day.
We'll see how those deliberations pan out. But stay with us, Deepak, because there's